So, as you might be aware by a post I put here on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, it was on a Sunday, the Bristol Rovers save is now officially dead. I lost the footage to a transfer window after getting promotion to the Championship, and because I record these videos in advance, there's no way of recovering it. I've tried to find the footage, I just can't seem to find it anywhere. So we're going to end the save there and move on. Now, I've toiled with ideas of what to do for the remainder of the summer. Do we do rebuilds? Do we do tactics? The best idea I can come up with is to revisit all the teams from half star to 5-star at the point where we left them. So the first one is going to be Chippenham Town. We're going to do a season and a half. We left them part way through the third season with them. So we'll finish that season and then we'll move on to the next one, and then we'll go and visit Altrincham and so on and so forth. So hope you guys enjoy this little mini series of revisiting all those clubs, and let's jump straight into Chippenham Town. Hello and welcome to Chippenham Town Revisited. We are jumping straight into the save from the point where we left it. So February 13th, 2025. We are here with the Altrincham job, and we're obviously going to turn that one down. We're going to walk away from that one. We'll have a quick look at the squad as a little bit of a reminder of when we left it. If we go here, we had a pretty decent squad, if I'm totally honest. Tally in goal was brilliant for us. He is wanting to leave, so if we can get promotion, which we were gearing up for that. Let's have a look at the table actually before we do that. As you can see, we are 7 points clear of Western, who are in second place with, I can't remember how many games you play in the National League. 46. So we've still got 15 games to go, so there's still a chance that other teams can catch us. We just need to stay strong for the remainder of this season. So back to the squad then. We are, as we said, Fintali's goalkeeper wants to leave. If we can get promotion, hopefully he will stay. The defence was pretty strong, if I remember rightly. Owen Bevans was a very good player. I think we brought him in when we were at Altrincham as well. We're going through a little bit of a striker issue as well, if I can remember rightly. We had Quaid Bartley, who's played games but wasn't scoring that many goals. Starting up front for us was Louis Malt. Again, he wasn't getting as many goals as I would like. He's only got the 15. Who is our top goal scorer then? It's Louis Malt with the 17, and then we've got Junior Hoylett with 13. George Earthy with 12. He was a pretty decent player, very good player. So the squad is pretty good. The tactic we are using is the 4-2-3-1. We did evolve from this, didn't we? We ended up going with the 4-3-3 Poacher's Delight, which absolutely dominated everything. I'm not going to use that one. That was so good for the bigger teams, and as we climbed at the table, I want to stick with this one here and see if we can get the best out of our players, if I'm totally honest, with this formation and get them promoted. The aim then is to finish this season. Hopefully we can get them promoted and then do one more of them just to see how well we can do. We will jump back in then for the Blythe Spartan, which is in 2 days' time, and the Basingstoke game. And just to see how well we can get on. I mean, we're in the 5th round of the FA Trophy, so there is a chance we could do the double with Chippenham Town here. That would be fantastic if we could, especially beating some of these bigger teams like Oldham. Although Oldham's dropped down, Torquay's up there, Bromley's up there, Barnet. If we can do it, great. But I'm not going to task the guys with trying to do the double here. It was the plan when we were at Chippenham to start with, but now it's just to get them promoted and see if we can keep them in that division. So we'll rejoin you with the Blythe Spartan game. Here we go then, folks. Builder Base FA Trophy 5th round tie against Blythe Spartan. The team we're putting out there to get through to the next round is Tally in goal, a back four, Morris, Brown, Bevan and Godsmark forward, Dudziak and Fuster in front of them in the midfield, Wickham, Earthy and Hoylett supporting Bartley up front. I can't really remember how this team plays, if I'm totally honest. I think we were playing everything up through the middle. I should have looked at the tactic before we jumped into it. I think what we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the instructions. There is no real instructions, is there? Here, Russ, come on. Yeah, we're just going to be running at the defence by the looks of things. That is the only instruction that we have got on for the guys there. We're just trying to keep it as basic as we possibly can by the looks of things, and hopefully that is going to work out for us. Maybe that's why we changed to the Poacher's Delight, to add those little instructions into the team. As we have the better players, they can react to those and create those opportunities that we needed to make throughout the game. And I mean, in this one, we've had half an hour, no highlights so far. We've had 5 shots, 2 of those on target. Neither team's really taken any advantage of it, although the first highlight is a free kick. It's headed in by the Blythe Spartan team, and it's gone over the bar. I'm going to pause this here quickly because that seems a little bit slow for my liking. That's where we normally have it. Everything else seems about right. We'll just go from there. It should be the right speed now for the match play, and it looks like it. Wickham with the throw in. It's into Brown. That's been cleared out. Hoylett's chasing this ball down. Feeds it into Fuster. Urphy's there. Touches it into Morris. Beats his man. Although he's nearly come out of the box. And Wickham slams that into the back of the net. Left foot. 36 minutes on the clock. Chippenham Town 1. Blythe Spartan 0. If this is how things are going to go for the remainder of our time here at Chippenham, that would be fantastic. Just working the ball into the box and then just slamming them into the back of the net, which is what we want. Coming up to half-time, although the half-time whistle has gone now. We have been okay. We definitely can do a lot better than what we have done. We're trying to hassle them off the ball at the moment on their left-hand side. We've allowed them to jink past a lot of our players. Keep on that right-hand side for them. Does anyone want to put a challenge in? And maybe not a challenge there that's going to result in a penalty. Shouldn't have said that, should I? Blythe Spartan with the penalty then. Tally's going to have to be big and strong and save this one. And he does. He just palms it back out and falls on top of the ball. What a save from him. That's why we don't want to lose him. I remember now, he was an absolute fantastic addition. It looks like Wickham's picked up a knock as well, so he's going to have to come off. And I thought his last contribution was going to be an assist to Bartley, but it's not. It has been cleared, and Wickham is looking absolutely shattered as well, so we are going to take him off. Who can we bring on for him? And we've got Junior Hoylett could swap wings, and we can stick Molt out there, I guess. Do this. I think that's the change we're going to have to make. Junior Hoylett's now going to have to cut in from that left-hand side. Free kick to us. Brown puts that one into Molt, who's making a nuisance of himself already and gets himself a goal. 2-0. Molt coming on and just, pinging the ball in the back of the net. Hitting the post to start with. And again, we've got another free kick. Molt's there again. Nuisance. Bartley. It's been cleared. Gosmark forwards under the ball. Can't head it to any of our player. Dudziak picks it up. Gives it to Gosmark forward. He had the space to run into, but the highlight does end. I think Dudziak is on loan with us from Queen's Park Rangers, if I remember rightly. And I think he's going back there towards the end of this season. I think we had him, we sold him on, and they allowed us to keep him for another season. Molt's there again to get his second goal. If he continues like that, that would be fantastic. I mean, he needs to do that in the league, not just in the cup against teams around our level. We need to do that in the league. Corner comes in and we've conceded 1. 3-1 now, 70 minutes on the clock. Let's make a couple of substitutions then. What can we do? Who's tiring? Gosmark forward is tiring, but do we have anyone on the bench to come on? We do. Rosiak can come on there. Dudziak and Rosiak, I remember that. I remember seeing those guys. And then a final trick then. I think Jimmy Gower comes on for Urphy in the advanced midfielder role. Go with that. Give the boys a little bit of encouragement just to not drop their heads. And fingers crossed, see us over the line. Hopefully we don't see 2 or 3 more goals in this game. I can't see it happening. The free kick comes in and it's a wild free kick. It's gone over the bar. Tally didn't move. He just watched it nicely and it went over. Can we get onto this free kick though? It's been chipped forward. Rosiak's lost his man and we've conceded 1 more. He's conceded 1 more there, just for Rosiak not following his man in. I think we need to shout him again to keep him focused. 4 minutes of time added on. Bevan's got the ball up the pitch, trying to find Bartley. He's lost it. And here come Blythe Spartan again, down the left-hand side. Have I opened my mouth too early? I think I have, haven't I? Just get a challenge in, lads. Oh. Russ, you and your big mouth. Chippenham 3, Blythe Spartan 3. I'm not happy about this. This is far from pleasing. Blythe Spartan haven't been in this game at all, and we've let them back in. There goes the full-time whistle. I'm going to thrash the arms. Say that to them. But yeah, how can we go 3 up and then let them back in? Doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's not the Chippenham I can remember. Lewis Moult had a good game, so we'll give him a little bit of praise. I mean, he played, what, 40 minutes and then got man of the match? Our players should have been doing a little bit better than that. What does that mean for us then? We have got a replay against them, so it's going to be the replay instead of the Basingstoke game. So fingers crossed we can actually get past Blythe Spartan in this round in the replay and progress on. If we can get past Blythe Spartans, we have a tasty tie in the quarterfinals against either Barnet or Notts Counties. That's going to be a massive test for us. If we can get past them, I think we can. I don't want a performance like we had last time. It should be a better performance all around. Go tinker with the tactic just a little bit. I know it's bad to do that a couple of days before the match. There's a few things I want the defence to do. A few things I've learned from adapting the tactics and through the remainder of the half-star to five-star save that I want this team to implement. I'm hoping they can do it. They might not have the ability to do it though. Couple of changes then for the replay against Blythe Spartan. We've also changed the out of possession. We've moved the line of engagement up to a high press, and we've also adjusted the standard defensive line. We were quite low within the pitch. Hoping this is going to make the defence react a little bit better and react to how I want them to how they sort of play, how they get the best out of the players. The team we're putting out there then for the replay is Tally in goal, a back four of Linton, Thomas, Bevan in Godsmark forward, Dudziak in Red, or I can't remember how we pronounce his name, in the midfield, Hoylett, Urphy and Moult supporting Bartley up front. We're starting Moult on that right hand side. He got 2 goals in the initial match. Hopefully he can do it again there. I want to say to him I don't want the same performance we had to last time, but it doesn't look like we've got the instruction there to say it to them. So we'll just go with that top line with what the assistant manager wants us to say. As I said before, we're going to keep an eye on the Notts County in the Barnet game because that's who we're going to end up playing. Is Thomas heads over the bar there from a free kick. Either team's going to be good. They're really, really good teams. Been in the National League before, and I thought we were 1-0 down. It's free kicks everywhere. Reed or Red steps in to win that ball. They've challenged us. We've got a goal kick there. Notts County, yeah, good team. Barnet, good team. We should be able to get a good game against them. And if we want to win these trophies, we do need to beat those better teams, don't we? Definitely. And knocking them out means they're going to have weaker teams as the competition goes on. We've got 40 minutes on the clock there or thereabouts. We've only had the 2 highlights so far, both of them being free kicks that have come to nothing for both sides. Half-time whistle has just gone. We need something in this second half, don't we? Players look alright at the moment. I don't want to make any substitutions just yet. We'll give it to the hour mark and then make a couple of changes. I am going to change us up to positive mentality. I am going to encourage the boys a little bit more, just to see if this is going to get something out of them. We are at the hour mark now. Who have we got to come on? Who have we got on the bench that could change this game for us then? Soteriteri? However you say his name. I'm just going to go with that there. I think we'll bring him on for Bartley. Swap him with Moult. Any other changes we should make? I think that's it. Maybe Lee Brown comes on. Lee Brown comes on for Bevan. Go with this. We have a throw-in on this left-hand side. Hoylett trying to give it to Urphy, and it's a poor throw-in. Managed to win the ball back, though. Feeding the ball into Dudziak in the centre, over to Bevan. Space is on the right-hand side. We're not using it. We're working it up through the centre. Moult's got it. Chips this one into Hoylett's head, and he can't direct towards the goal. It hits the side netting. Now those substitutions go through. Are they going to be enough, though? I'm kind of hoping they are. Encourage the boys again. We've got 20 minutes left to go. Hoylett, 6.4 rating. He's not having the best of games, is he? Do we have anyone who can come on to take his place? We haven't. Unless... Urphy can't play up front either. We're sort of stuck now with... I mean, maybe we do this. I've done this before. Not with this team. Swap those 2 round. You can go as an inside forward on attack. We go shadow striker and Another 2 shadow strikers. We're just going to go all on the attack with those guys just to hopefully get us a goal. We don't have any strikers and no one's playing that great either. Well, we do have strikers. We haven't got anyone to play on that left hand side or on the right hand side. It's just, yeah, it doesn't really work. And there goes the full-time whistle for the main game. We're into extra time now. This has been a poor performance from us all round. Really has been. I don't think we're going to get any highlights in extra time either at the moment. We are going to have to make a substitution now. We'll do that. Pause it quickly. Can we make 2? Or is it just the 1 we can make? I think it's just the 1. So Rosiak's going to have to come on. He can come on for Godsmark forward. There's the final change of the game. Is it going to be enough? It's been a game where Blythe Spartan have done absolutely nothing. We put that free kick into Thomas, who's again with a header that's not towards goal. Hits the side netting. We've had 1 shot on target this entire game. I think we need to adjust the tactic. That is one thing I have noticed. It's not the best, is it? They're the penalty takers so far. We've had Arthur Reed. That guy, I can never say his name. We just call him Ruel. And Earthy. And then everyone else can be a little bit of a free-for-all from that. I never know what to say in these situations. We'll just say, calm yourself. Go out there and do the job. So, Blythe Spartan are starting this one off. They have the first penalty. And Tally saves it. He saved the last one, didn't he? In the other round. Brown stepping up for our first one. And he finds that bottom corner. We take the initiative. If we can save this one and score the next one, that's massive pressure on Blythe Spartan. Can we do it? Tally's looking strong, looking big. Now he dives out of the way. Slightly down the centre. If he'd stayed on his feet, he might have saved that one. Malt taking this one. And he scores it. Finds the bottom corner. Goalkeeper goes the other way. 2-1. Up steps Tally again. Can he save this one? He does. He's straight into his arms. Come on, boys. Arthur Reed stepping up for this one. Can he find a top corner? Can he find a bottom corner? He hits the post and it goes in. The keeper went the right way. Just didn't have any stretch on it to get to the ball. 3-1. Tally saves this one. We should be through. Make yourself a hero, lad. And yeah, just sign a contract with us as well. Oh, it's a poor penalty, but it was slow motion diving from Tally. Up steps. I can't remember who we had down as number 4 now. It is Ruel. We're going to have to change his name. I can't pronounce that. I'm going to butcher his name. I don't want to do the lad any disservice. And that was a wonderful penalty. So much power behind that. And we are through to the next round. We'll say that to him because I wasn't happy with the performance. It was a poor performance from us, if I'm totally honest. And we're going to be playing Notts County in the next round. At the moment, Notts County are first in the Vanarama National League. And have they been up since? No, they've always been hanging around here. So, should be a good tie for us. Competition review. Click and have a look at the inbox. Got a little bit of money for that. Woohoo. Say no to that there. Thomas was on form. Probably the best player we had on the pitch. Obviously, because he got man of the match. Right then, schedule them. When do we come back? I'm thinking Notts County and Hemel Hempstead. Yeah, we'll do those two. Get us a couple of games under our belt, and then hopefully we can get ourselves into the semi-final of the FA Trophy, because that's what we all want. So, can we get to that next stage? Fingers crossed, and join us for the next one.